That's right, we have a full Hisuian Form team for this video, except just take out the Hisuian and the Form.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Because these are just the original, normal forms of the Pokemon that are getting Hisuian forms. And now that the game is actually out, it is no longer a spoiler that like the Decidueye and these dudes are getting forms. All of these mons I realized are kind of like low tiers. So we're doing this in the NU tier, which I think is cool to like kind of mix around what we're doing. And already we're up against like an intense NU team. I have tried to record this video. I do have a recording of it from 3 days ago. I'm looking at it on my desktop right now. It is called hisuianpain.mov because the team was kind of different and it was just like not working at all. I was kind of high ladder on NU and was getting smoked by like really good teams. But now I think it's gotten a little bit better. I realized I didn't kind of go through with a team recap, which I normally do. But we got the Batman, PD Piranha, Adaptability Choice Band. It's really, really strong. A hard hitter. We got the Verbank Arcanine, kind of a defensive set that'll trap you with Fire Spin, lower your special attack with Snarl, your normal attacks covered by Intimidate, and the EVs in defense. And Spec Zoroark, Setup Decidueye, and a Choice Band Goodra, which is probably the coolest thing, and I'm gonna lead with that. Except I'm gonna lead with it, but Among Us, you know? So now we have a Piloswine out, and I'm gonna Night Daze that thing. I'm immediately gonna like get rid of the illusion because that just did 50%, and you don't have any switch-ins for it. Go ahead, go into Absol, that'll still do a ton. Ice Shard, and you just let me take out the Piloswine. Perfect. Oh, nice, dude. Already, I'm like really hyped about just one kill because the first iteration of this team, I deleted it, but it was not working out. I think I got one. It was a long recording because I was trying to win a lot more, and I got one win and probably 4 losses or something. And then I was like, you know what? We are finding a lot of stall on this ladder right now. It's not worth continuing this. Arcanine though will not intimidate you because you have Scrappy. Awesome Gen 8 update, I think. I think that came with Gen 8. I believe it was Gen 7 where Intimidate still was like good, you know? We can Morning Sun on you, and then at this rate, you don't really have any good switch-ins for the Arcanine. Arcanine can kind of just stall your whole team out at this point. Yeah, Toxic will hit everything, as will you. You also are a Toxic Miltank. I'm gonna Fire Spin you in to have some extra residual damage as you Heal Bell. Okay, that changes things. And we missed the Fire Spin, unfortunately. Okay, this is still doable. What I just need is an opportunity to go into you. But the problem is your Body Slams will still hit me because of the Scrappy ability. So what I'm going to want to do is get rid of my rocks first and foremost. Don't get parried. Nice. We're going to get rid of the rocks. And then the only way I can kind of see myself killing this thing is doing a chunk to it with Basculin, because that's kind of my heavy hitter of the team. And then I could start setting up, or Choice Band Goodra could superpower it and catch it off guard. I think that's a realistic thing that could happen too. But the Rotom's out here, and I expect a Volt Switch. So let me go into this Goodra right now. As you do Volt, and maybe this is our chance to kill the Milotic, or this dude. Sceptile comes out, but that's fine too, because I can just outrage you, which might be dumb. Yo, we're Sap Zipper. It's game over. Yeah, I didn't mention this, but I said we're Choice Band, but yeah, we're Sap Zipper this time to really give it all the oomph that we can. You're gonna Will-O-Wisp me, but that's fine. Because you miss. Exactly. Already. 10 times better of a recording. Exactly. 20 points off the rip immediately. Now all I have to do is not lose in the other battles. That was awesome though. I mean, instant, forfeit after the Goodra put in the utmost of work. That was super good. That was a really good battle right there. Okay, I just waited 5 minutes for an NU battle right there. No one is playing NU at 10 p.m. I suppose. But here we go. This is once again a pretty solid looking NU team. And Zoroark does really, really good here. Like, Talonflame is the only thing that outspeeds it and will kill it, but Zoroark goes in. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna lead Zoroark, and I want... Yeah, if Talonflame comes in, it's just gonna U-turn anyways, unless it sees the Piranha out there and is afraid of an Aqua Jet. So I'm gonna disguise it as the Piranha, which was like my main intention with the team, to have it disguised as the Basculin. I think that is the best mon for it to transform into, because the opponents who know its power at least will know to be scared of it. Question is Flamethrower gonna kill? Right, I don't want to immediately get rid of the Zoroark. That's so critical to me. We are spec Zoroark, and that is a Rotom. Ooh, what is that called? The mower. Flamethrower will kill, but you're scarfed, so that's not good at all. That's really bad now. Yeah, Zoroark is absolutely our win condition here. I suppose I could have known that it was Scarf because you don't have much speed control, is what I would say, but you do have the Talonflame. But still, you know, Scarf Rotom, that's common enough. Talonflame comes out, which is super good actually. I broke its Gale Wings, so it won't be able to use Brave Bird priority unless it uses Roost beforehand. I'm gonna use this chance to bring out my Arcanine, which also does really good against my opponent's team. You're gonna U-turn, and Exploud is dangerous. Yee, exactly. Exploud is indeed dangerous, because usually this thing would be a nice specially defensive tank, and it still is, but I'm using it offensively, so I don't want to let it get like two-shot by a Boom Burst. Boom Burst will do even more to you. Braviary isn't all that useful though. I think it would be worth it to sack Braviary here. You go for a Surf though. I'd imagine you're Scarfed, or Specs rather. So I'm going to use this chance to pivot out, hopefully keep some momentum as the Doublade comes out. I can either go into my... I think Zoroark does make the most sense here. You don't have any switch in for a Night Daze. That's so true actually. Night Daze does body your entire team. Night Daze or Dark Pulse, which is better? This has lower accuracy, which it's 5%, but y'all know what that means. That is, might as well be 20% to miss. Talonflame comes out, and we just got rid of the biggest threat for this Piranha right now. Although you just went into you, which makes no sense, because you can't fake me out. I guess you're gonna let me bring you down to your Sash, or just kill you. No, wait, you're two Scarfs. I didn't even say that as an option. So you have Talonflame, plus 2 Scarf Mons. That's ridiculous, dude. Okay, we can take this opportunity though to actually set up with this Hisuian, because it has a good enough special defense to the point where a Dazzling Gleam will not break a substitute. At least I hope so. Maybe I'm lying. Doublade comes out. Nice, nice. We can get a free Poltergeist off here, and you are not able to Shadow Sneak us because of the terrain, so I'm going to use this opportunity to set up a dance. And you might forget it. You might actually go for a sneak here. I probably would in that scenario. Yeah, exactly. What a read by me though, dude. Sheesh. That is worth a like and a comment right there. Yo, I want, always, I'm saying, I would do the same thing. Yeah, man. I would always do the same. But I wanna, since I'm gonna be a lot more consistent with these uploads, I wanna like consistently, kind of like what Envy does, have kind of questions of the day or questions for the comments. Does that kill? It does. Beautiful. So if y'all want to tell me what is your favorite Hisuian form, or just anything you're looking forward to in Legends Arceus. I'm recording this actually the day before it comes out on the January 27th, although all over YouTube, like everyone has it already. Like, I'm not a big enough YouTuber to get it early. Maybe it's just different time zones or different release dates. I think it came out in Europe earlier, I'm not sure. But yeah, let me know what your favorite Hisuian form is, to be specific, or just in general, opinions on Arceus. Oh my god, opinions on Arceus? That would be funny actually. Yeah. Put all your like aggressive opinions in the chat. That would be awesome. Yeah. Make the YouTube comment section like a whole Twitter feed. I think that would be good for the channel. Awesome. GG, there is 2 consecutive wins. We're in the 1300s right now. This team is so goated. I looked up Hisuian Form background, and the Braviary, I was like, yeah, that's cool. And also, while I'm on the topic of shilling, like likes and comments, if you see that join button down there, if you want to become a channel member, pick the background for my Showdown. But anyways, our third battle is here, and I kind of like this dude to start off. Torkoal is kind of a threat though. I expect you to lead with Torkoal because either Torkoal or Frostlass. You don't really have many mons to take advantage of the sun actually. And I don't know if you probably definitely won't kill in the sun because this thing's defense is massive. So I'm going to lead off with you. And you won't attack if it's the Arcanine. Or the Goodra actually. I kind of like eluding it as Goodra. Okay, but I misclicked and I was not about to go select the other mons. For Zoroark, all Showdown has to do is just the first mon and the last mon. You don't have to pick an order. Like, you should just be able to do first and last. Although actually I guess it does matter, like the chain of which they are. I never realized that. It probably does matter. Like if this thing dies, then the next thing you transform into, the next, yeah. Okay, I guess I'm wrong. Bruh. Night Days. I know this thing has garbage special defense. Get out of here. Exactly. Surfetched? No, I'll switch out for you. You deserve it. Scrappy. Why? Ooh, 50. That did nothing. Let's go. The original version of the team had you with heavy duty boots because this was actually a setup Braviary with bulk up, so it didn't have default. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Awesome. Let me do one more. Yeah, the original had the setup Braviary. It didn't have defog, so we had boots on the Arcanine. But I do kind of like it with leftovers. It is definitely helpful, especially when rocks are not up yet. This is insane. This team is doing so much better right now with the new iterations, yeah. And also, members get early access to the teams before they come out. But as always, the teams will be in the video description as soon as the video comes out. So if you want to try this out for yourself, just check out the description right there. Here we are, another 2-minute waiting period, but we have made it. Now, once again, I'm going to lead Zoroark because Zoroark is cool. The threats for Zoroark are not you. Not you, I think. Maybe you. You could one-shot it. Eldegoss, definitely not you. Absol. Okay, Mudsdale and Togedemaru because of Sturdy. I want to send in something that they will not want to stay in on. That could be the Decidueye. It could be probably not you. No, the Mudsdale will want to stay in with you. I've never tried that. I've never had the Decidueye be the Zoroark. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Togedemaru comes out. I'm thinking it won't want to stay on the Decidueye, but I also realized that now the U-turn is looking so good for you. So I'm gonna switch it. Yeah, you're just gonna U-turn here. Intimidate as you nuzzle. Okay, that's fine. That would have been just as bad, if not worse. Stamina. It's been a while since I've seen a Mudsdale. Stamina was such a cool ability in Sun and Moon. As I look back on those games, it's like I do kind of like them a little more than I would tell myself back then. I kind of had this issue where I was like, I would get super nostalgic about things, like from a very early age. Even when I was in 6th grade, I would be like getting nostalgic and be like, oh, my childhood is over and I can't enjoy Pokemon games in the same way because I'm already too old and I won't ever get that black and white like experience when I was 10 years old in my first ever game again, which is to an extent true, but it's like the other games that I played is like, yeah, they're still cool. Sun and Moon were pretty cool. Gen 7 was pretty cool. Not Sun and Moon, like Ultra Sun and Moon, those were better in every way. Sun and Moon were not necessary. It's kind of crazy how the Pokemon Company can just like do that. You know that we are Zoroark. So let me send in my grass sucker right here. Okay, you send out you. Smack cam. 68, not bad at all. Earthquake, that did a nice amount of damage to me, but we can knock you out right here. Beautiful. Absol comes out. You don't have Pursuit, because this is not Natdex. Let me bring out the Braviary. You're going to knock me off, that's fine. Let me U-turn. Probably won't kill the app. It actually might. This is, I think this is still a max attack. I didn't fully recreate the team. It's still max attack, also max HP from when it was a setup mod. Now, you have Sucker Punch. I don't know if I'll outspeed that with an Aqua Jet. I think I will. I should. I probably don't want to go U. Sucker Punch would still do a lot and break the illusion. So I'm going to go into my PD and Aqua Jet. Beautiful. I don't think that gave you a shot to set up with this free turn either. Yeah. PD should Liquidation you. Liquidation will still do a lot to you actually, because you're more specially defensive than physically. I can sack the Braviary here. Beautiful. And if we learned anything from the other battles, maybe this is Scarf, because it used Dazzling Gleam. So, let's get Decidueye back in here for hopefully another easy win. Looks like it might actually be Scarf, but it's doing more damage to the sub than I thought it would. Okay, Exploud comes out. We know that this actually does hit behind the substitute, and it has Scrappy. So I'm going to do a chunk of damage while I still can. Get blown back by the Boom Burst. But now we're in a pretty good position where I think Zoroark can just kind of come in, Night Daze, and claim some lives. Togedemaru comes back. Interesting. I could go into you, although you get rid of the Eldegoss. Zoroark might just get knocked out by a Dazzling Gleam, so let me bring you down to your Sturdy here. Oh, I actually thought that would instant Sturdy you. Zoroark's dead, but now we bring in you. We should be outspeeding. No, we're not outspeeding. That's actually interesting. You could go straight into that, which I'm going to predict. I expect you to go into... Okay, I'm lying. I expected it to go into the Indeedee, not the Eldegoss, but that's cool too. I might have choked this. I might have actually definitely choked this. You're dead. Indeedee comes out. We're going to live a Dazzling Gleam. Or that too. Nice. Okay. I'm actually not sure. That terrain would have lasted all that time. So unless you were max speed, you might have been able to win there, right? Unless Nuzzle was also your only electric move, but you should have Zing Zap. Yeah, I don't know why they forfeit there. I think they could have... They must have assumed that I was gooey. Even though I'm Sap Sipper. Because I don't have any explanation for why they would want to forfeit, especially when they're that high ladder. Right? Because you just Iron Head me, and then you can Zing Zap the Piranha Plant and kill me, because I can't go in the terrain against you. That's very strange. They must have just thought I was gooey. Yeah. So Guja coming like for clutch in the win. Sometimes you can just use different abilities. I know some people actually run like Flash Fire Heatran in OU now. Or no, Flame Body Heatran in OU, because everyone expects the Flash Fire one. So they never use the fire moves against it. And so it can have a whole extra ability basically, with the fear of the ability still in effect. But anyways, that's what just happened there. It was our lucky forfeit with the lucky number 28, of course. And those were some amazing battles. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out the video on your screen right now. Join the Discord, become a channel member if you really like my content and want to show support and get those perks. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching to the end. Enjoy Legends Arceus, and peace out.